I, Carlos Chloroplast, am certified to be your new Organelle in Chief. I can't wait to make each cell a better place and improve our efficiency and production to help our organisms flourish. For the past 500 million years, I've been the leading producer of oxygen and glucose on this earth. I promise you to continue this trend as I hopefully become your 2020 Chief Organelle. I also promise to work for all organisms, including plants and animals. There's a common misconception from all my fellow candidates that I do not support animals or animal cells. This is completely wrong, and I do not want anyone believing this about chloroplasts. Yes, unfortunately, chloroplasts are unable to exist directly inside animal cells, but we are still extremely supportive of them. Let me explain how. Our main function within the cell is photosynthesis, where we produce glucose and release oxygen. This happens inside of our fantastically organized organelles. Within the double membrane exist stacks of thylakoids called granum. This is where the chlorophyll lives. Our spectacular chlorophyll gives plants their beautiful green pigment and is also how we capture our sunlight. Every day we use the sunlight to produce glucose and release oxygen into the atmosphere. Although we cannot work in animal cells, we still work for them. Animals eat plants, and without us, plants could not grow. Therefore, both plants and animals would die. On top of that, animals need oxygen to survive. Without us consuming the carbon dioxide waste from animals, then giving off oxygen for animals to breathe, they wouldn't be able to survive. So although many organelles are assuming that we do not work for animals, they are completely wrong. They 100% need chloroplasts to get the basic essentials they need to survive. It is also vital to have chloroplasts because other organelles need oxygen and/or glucose.
We specifically will work hand in hand with mitochondria to provide them the glucose and oxygen that they need in order to create ATP for energy in the cell. We also love to work with ribosomes, as they actually exist inside of our cell, along with our own set of DNA. All in all, chloroplasts are committed to working well with all other cells and organelles. I think it is also important to deflect anyone from believing the idea that the vacuoles brought up. They mentioned how when chloroplasts become damaged, we can inhibit plant growth. While of course this is true, I don't understand why they felt the need to bring this up. Every single organelle will cause dysfunction within the cell or within the entire organism if they are damaged. Therefore, this is not a valid argument against chloroplasts. I, Carlos Chloroplast, am here to make sure that all organelles, including chloroplasts, will function to the best of their ability. No organelle will get left behind. If anyone needs more oxygen, we will supply them with it gladly. As you vote, keep in mind the beauty of this world and why it is this way. It is because of the glorious green grass and trees and all of the organisms who live inside of it. So I ask, as everyone goes out to enjoy their day, that they take a deep breath of fresh oxygen and look at the beautiful green nature around them, and at least think to yourself, this is why Carlos Chloroplast is our best fit for our 2020 Organelle in Chief. Thank you, and don't forget to breathe.